Stadium in Kansas
Go
City.
a little bit of Madden 22 against the computer. I'm the Las Vegas Raiders playing the Kansas City Chiefs. Having some problems playing online on my PC, so I'm just doing simulations against the computer. See how these Raiders do against Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce.
We'll see Patrick Mahomes and the
Little
Kansas
AFC
City
West
Chiefs
rivalry
taking on
here.
Derek Carr and the Las Vegas Raiders.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was just about off the charts. They are set for football as the Chiefs get set to do battle with Derek.
Ooh, first, let's go to my depth chart. I like to change my linebackers. His speed, guys. I really like KG Wright. I'll just leave it there. Do my kick return to Ruggs. Should be my punt return to Ruggs. Alright.
Carr and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Here we go.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports.
Looks like the Packers just won their first game against the Lions. See what I just noticed? A crazy start to the game.
Getting ready to go to work for the first time, and they're led by their quarterback in his 8th season now in silver and black, Derek Carr.
And one of the things that I think that Derek Carr really improved in doing since college.
Cowboys Chargers was another surprise. I thought the Chargers would walk away with that.
Find the right guy and deliver the ball with accuracy.
But no.
Derek Carr has great touch when he throws the football.
Start off with some inside handoff. Oh, they shut that down.
He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line.
Shotgun there.
Bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
I like to do Ruggs on a slant too.
On 2nd and 9, Carr throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Give him 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Inside run.
Carr, a handoff here to Drake. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Defense had
I don't know if Madden's
the
just
field
struggling
there
on
on the
the
opening
PC
drive,
or
couldn't
what.
do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
56, Mike, 56 right there.
On the ground with a tight end. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Play action here.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. Dancing to his left.
Oh, wow.
Anywhere to go with it.
No speed there. I need to remember who I'm playing with. Alright, let's go. Yeah. Get him, Jacobs. Still quick.
Taken down at the 46. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. Now a carry for Jacobs. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Damn Chiefs.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just...
Turn this If that helps at all.
Engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
From the 44, Carr. Buying time to his left. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 27-yard line. Carr can beat you in a lot of ways. The scramble there, a perfect example as he gets the first.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
The Chiefs' defense is kind of...
On first down, Carr. Working the middle here, that's complete to Moreau, the
they
tight
fly
end.
under the radar. They're not super good, they're not super bad, but they're good enough to hold a lot of teams.
That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
Try a screen pass. I do like having Drake though on our team. Ah. Damn. As he lets me down right there.
You feel like they saw something on tape.
He's a good compliment to Evan Jacobs, so
because he's had a good week of practice.
Jacobs is like the tank, and Drake is like the jet.
Either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And the Raiders are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Now Carr.
Oh, that should have been a pick right there. I lucked out there.
Nearly an opening drive INT. On second and goal, Carr. This will be caught at about the 5. Touchdown.
Got lucky on that drive. It's all right. Slow and steady wins the race. Unless you're playing people online, I guess, right?
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense.
I don't mind playing on PC, but as soon as I can grab one of those new consoles, I'm going to. I'm not people play Madden on PC. It takes longer to find matches. And it just, I don't know if it's just me, but it just seems extra glitchy. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I haven't played a lot of Madden on PC. This is my first time. My first go around.
And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25. And the Chiefs offense now ready to go to work for the first time, led by Patrick Mahomes, the 2018 NFL Most Valuable Player.
Another big year from arguably the best
So we do next week after that humbling loss against the Ravens, which made me quite happy, might I add. I don't mind the Chiefs, but I'm kind of tired of them running the division.
He did have a toe injury during the playoffs that hobbled him, and he had off-season surgery to correct that. We expect this guy to continue to be magnificent.
They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Watch Kelsey. Just sweep. Yeah.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage.
Was that Tyreek Hill?
36.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Mahomes now to throw. And this one caught by Travis Kelce.
Kelce sneaky, man.
Reception
Fuck,
good
he's so
for
big,
7.
but
It's 3rd down.
man, he's a weapon.
Working from the gun, Mahomes.
Got it. Yep.
Trying to
Go,
get it to
go.
Robinson, and it's intercepted.
Here we go.
Top by
Here
the
we
rookie
go.
from
Here we go.
TCU, Trayvon Merrick.
Yeah. Luck. Luck is on my side today, boys.
Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you
Gosh,
see?
I got lucky on that one. I'll take it, though. I'll take it. A little replay on that. Oh, I tipped the ball. His own guy hit his arm. Look at that ball. Boom.
Towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big time play by you or an overthrow by
Love
the
this play.
quarterback.
It does me good. Just to catch on quick. Shut it down.
On first down, Drake. And he'll get about
What
3.
I do is I throw it at him again.
14-yard line. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Either get it in the air or get a touchdown.
And he's
Let's
going
do
to
it.
be
One more.
brought down just
One more.
shy of the 5 at the 6.
This is
On first and goal, Drake.
Got it.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Kenyon Drake.
See, shit like that's not going to work online, though, at all, by no means.
And the Raiders are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. John Gruden never wanted to play it safe. His guys will go for 2.
Can't give these Chiefs
They've
much.
got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Damn, that'd be nice if the game hit like this in real life, though. Huh? The Raiders are looking good. I'll give it to them. Our defense is shutting people down, or holding them at bay at least. I wouldn't say shutting them down, but
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away.
start the season off. We beat the Ravens. We beat the Steelers.
And bring this out
I think we
to
got the Dolphins
25.
next.
No
If we can
return
win
there
that.
for Hardman. Patrick Mahomes on his way out for their next drive. And he'll look to rebound
Autumn
from the
win,
early
right.
interception that led to 6 points the other way.
And when he threw the interception,
You
and he
know,
had to
most
come to
people
the
seem as though you
sideline,
ain't gonna be
I
Raiders
guarantee
fans,
his first thought wasn't about
Hey,
the interception
it's all
itself,
right.
but
I'm a
what the
football
result.
fan.
And I know he was thinking to himself, come on, defense, bail me out. But they
Watch
weren't able
Kelce,
to in
watch
this
Kelce.
situation. Now he's got to go.
Got it.
He rifles
Merriman,
one, it's
go.
intercepted.
Get
Picked
off
off
me.
by Denzel Merriman.
Get off
And they'll
me,
have the ball
Patrick.
set up in
Get
the red
off
zone
me.
at the 16-yard line. And not the first
Get
quarter
off
that he
me.
was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions.
Got it. Hit Waller.
In the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
If only it was that easy in real life, huh? If only.
And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, just stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole
21-0
deal.
first quarter.
Feels like,
I
right, yeah, they
don't know what's going to happen with that,
Extra
but
point by Carlson.
who
Up and
knows?
good. And the lead opens up
Anything's
now
possible,
22
right?
points.
Some good games this week, though. Dolphins stomped up on the. No, they lost. It was 35-0. Wow. Rams, Colts, that was close. 27-24. I'm surprised that the Panthers beat the Saints.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Texans, Browns. I wish I would have caught that.
Hardman, he is not going to bring this out, so they will start the drive.
The teams you guys like,
KC's offense
leave
ready
them
to
in the
take
comments
over.
if you care. If not,
Results
oh well.
have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously
I'm really rooting for my Raiders, but
to go a little bit deeper on
if
that.
not the Raiders,
I would think about some
go
play
Aaron
calls
Rodgers.
now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Gonna let one fly for
Smack
Robinson.
it.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play. But he could not pull it in.
Over the top. Watch Kelsey. Watch Kelsey. Yeah.
They go play fake. Mahomes.
Oh.
That's caught in
wide
to
open.
Marcus Robinson. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. So Patrick Mahomes, guys, is playing at such an elite level. Defensively, coming into a game like this, Charles, it's got to be a lot of things, but what worries you the most?
I think you're exactly right about that. The list is extensive about what worries you. The way he can move, make completions on the run, the way he can throw against his body, heck, make left-handed throws, you name it, he gets it done. The biggest thing, though, is once he gets into rhythm, trying to get his timing chipped away, trying to stop that, that is really difficult to do.
Mahomes to throw once more.
Watch Kelsey. Stay on Kelsey.
Throw left
Oh,
side,
whoa.
taken in by Hill.
Come on. Blitz.
7 yards to pick
Right.
up there.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out in the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be third and about a foot or two. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Robinson. And he will have the Chiefs first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
Good call there on 1st down, and Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
And a good job by the Raider defense yet again as they drop him for a 2nd straight loss. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. Here's Mahomes to throw. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty simple.
Only way to stop Kelsey, really. You can't really get interceptions on him. You just gotta make him drop it.
Because that's one of the better tight ends around.
I hope he
I've
drops
seen him
it.
pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Butker's kick here is good. And the deficit falls under 20 now. It's a 19-point game. So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way.
Now what the computer's gonna do is they'll probably shut me down, make him fumble, or make it to where I can't score many points. Casey will come back in the 2nd half. I don't know.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up the first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Room for Jacobs there on first down as he takes this one forward for a pickup of about 7. 2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. The Raiders on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Carr gonna throw. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. And not much, maybe a yard down to the 23. 2nd and 9.
Let's
Carr.
Oh, come on. You gotta give me
And he's
that.
brought
Really?
down after a very nice gain.
Watch Maroon.
Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. First and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Get the play you think they would run.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Kenyon Drake with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders are able to add on to their
It's weird
first
too,
half
because typically
lead.
even on computer,
So it was the passing game
Chiefs
that got
ride
him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half.
I will say this though, Madden 22 so far,
Hardman will elect not to bring
it's
this
an
out,
upgrade
and the
from
football
last
will be on
year,
the 25-yard line.
but I would say it's a
The KC
fairly
offense and Clyde Edwards-Helaire getting the ball back
minimal
here. He's just been
upgrade
looking for some space.
at
I'm not going to pin it
best.
on him or the offensive
And that's
line,
another
but
thing too, like
they need to
PC
get this
doesn't
run
get
game
next
going
gen
better.
version of it.
Sometimes you just have to
It's
credit the defense. They came in with a
ticks
plan
me off.
themselves.
I was
So I
really
think
hoping
now
to
you try
get
to mix
next
things
gen.
up a little bit. Get
I
the
don't know
ball in
if it's
the
a way
hands
for
of
them to
some
save
other
money or
big
what.
playmakers.
Most of these PCs can handle
Always
next
let the
gen
defense
pretty easily, I
believe
think,
that
in
he's
my
still a
personal
I was going to say, don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Shotgun
Kelsey.
snap to Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Throw left side complete. That's Robinson. A couple of first downs on the drive already. As they'll go from the 47 now on first down.
Oh, really?
Mahomes firing complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit. And another first down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way. They could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Yeah.
And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. Noah Gray, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Steve Nance.
Mahomes going to throw. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Give me a
His
quick
favorite
one,
target,
Kelsey.
Travis
Give me
Kelsey,
one.
the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. Now here's Mahomes.
Oh,
The sideline, did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. Operating from the red zone now.
Got it.
Mahomes. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted.
Get off.
Picked off by Casey Hayward.
Get off me,
And he'll
man.
take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
Hopefully we get this many picks. What is that, 3?
It's one when you were really
I don't
knocking
know
on
what
the
to
door for a
run.
touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Now after the INT, it's Carr.
Take it.
That's caught by Waller out left side. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 23 yards on the play.
Let's just call
Do
it what it
this.
is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now, light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Damn. They're
Throwing
catching
now is
on.
Carr.
Get it.
This is
Yeah.
touchdown Raiders. Derek Carr with a touchdown pass to Henry Ruggs. And
Go
the silver
DC.
and black continue to
all those
roll.
doubters out there.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And not wanting to risk anything.
He's on computer, but it is what it is. I don't know if they're adjusting the stats. If it's live adjustments to the stats.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with 25 seconds to go, we'll see how they want to play this.
Got it.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. An unfortunate sequence there.
That was nice. That was the computer too. I'll take that though.
Trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it. And that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
He dumps it off to Drake. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And we're going to get a timeout. With 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
The kick by Carlson is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we send you down to Orlando, we now proceed to the start of the second half. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports.
Now watch the Chiefs get 40
and
points.
Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25. Out comes Patrick Mahomes in the Chiefs offense. Any surprise in your mind he's out there to start the second half after 4 first-half interceptions?
It's to be surprised by a lot of things, partner, but in this case,
Come on, really?
You know they want him to be their guy. And the only way to truly establish that is to give him a chance to work through some of the issues he had in the first half.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. That's Yannick Ngakoue with a sack. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. From the gun, it's Mahomes.
Oh, 5 interceptions. Wow. No way. Something is wrong with this game today.
The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all.
No way.
An
5
interception here on
interceptions
the
in one
opening drive
game.
of the
That's
third
never
quarter.
happened.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Oh, Waller.
Carr now on 1st down. And he will find his man Ruggs. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one goes for 24 yards. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 45 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Kenyon Drake taking it in from 2 yards out. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. bring this out to the 25. No return there for Hardman.
All right.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious?
Well, at least we know the game won't make
just throw that out the window?
quarterbacks out of it, even after 5 interceptions, which is weird. And I also think they should do some more, I don't know, action stuff, like some helmets popping off, something that happens in game. Seems like helmets are just flying off left and right.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Watch Kelsey, he's going to cut in.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down.
That's all right. Still going to cut in this way, but...
Now Mahomes.
Nope. Oh, just make him drop it. Nope.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Watch Kelsey. Kelsey the sneaker.
Here's Mahomes. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire.
Damn,
He'll be stopped right at midfield.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Tackle made by KJ Wright. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
See, and then they do that. Alright, come in.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. That's out to Hill, right side complete. They just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
Watch Kelsey.
He'll look to throw. That to his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he's taken down inside the 30. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit. And another first down.
Maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense is not looking particularly good all game long. A nice throw there for a good game and a first down.
Great footwork, but still wrangled down before reaching the 20. Hill the intended receiver once again, but it's going to be second down. Back to throw again. And he'll look underneath here for Edwards-Helaire, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Watch Kelsey.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. Eluding the hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And the Raiders have recovered.
5 interceptions, now 1 fumble.
Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Why didn't you hit? Did he have someone open? Could have went right there. Boom. I would have hit him right there. See?
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Carr, he'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And got his man complete.
Derek Carr has realistically turned into quite the bomber to Ruggs.
Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well
I
done
needed
there.
that.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there.
This ain't
Look at this, a tight end carry.
Oh, wow.
He's tackled a
Magic
yard
with that
short of the
extra
marker. Good gain of
9
9 on first
9
down.
yards out of that.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely, pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Now they'll try the jet sweep here. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material.
I'm surprised because typically they make it score
And only able to muster a
in the
couple
second
down
half.
to
I
about
haven't
the
been able to go
27.
over like 65 points.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Now they'll throw with Carr.
Oh, that should have been.
Incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down. But
I
to
don't
no
know what I was doing there. Should have been. Man.
well, this time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. The Raiders on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Mike, 53.
To throw his Carr. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Raiders' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down.
Do it again.
And the
Do it again.
Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. The gain of 5 that time gives them the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. Drake will score.
I don't know what to say.
Raiders.
Typically, the computer
They seemingly
is
just
a lot better
continue
than
to
this,
score
especially
at
for
will.
the Chiefs. But
As great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down
it's
there.
kind of nice.
I love how you use the word will, because both
Soaking
teams
it all
came
in.
into the
'Cause
game
I'm
with
hoping
the
to
will
beat the
to
Chiefs
win,
at least once
but
this
one
season.
team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now,
If not, it is
wow,
what it
that's a
is.
defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Or maybe I'm just living my reality for this game. I don't know.
Hardman
High
is
hopes
not going to
and
bring
prayers.
this out, so they will start the drive at the 25. And now here comes Kansas City. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown.
Watch
That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place and gets big yardage and puts points on the board. They have pride.
Ooh,
And now
another
here's
one.
another interception. Picked off by the rookie from TCU, Trayvon Merrick. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything.
Oh, come on,
Doesn't sound like
really?
real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard
what's
just
this?
lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Drake. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 69 yards on the ground for him now with 4 touchdown runs tacked on. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The pickup goes for 16.
Doesn't even look like Waller at all.
Partner, I have to tell you, just
Hit
one
Waller
word
again.
keeps coming to mind
Oh,
from
perfect
watching them
save.
this afternoon, and that's
Maybe.
impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th
I don't
quarter.
know.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Nick Bolton, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Whoa, what was
and
that?
His throw is incomplete. Darren
Really?
Waller, the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd down.
See, and then they do stuff like that. I swear the computer does not want any crazy blowouts. I want to see one game over like 85 points. Has it happened yet? I don't know. I'm gonna have to look.
Shotgun now for Carr. Got it open man, it's Ruggs. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution, it's not just performance, it's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's got the defense so much on their heels, got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy, and what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. Now Carr.
Oh, they picked it.
Intercepted.
Observe.
By the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
You earned it.
People often refer to him by his exotic nickname, but Tyrann Mathieu, a career-high 6 interceptions in 2020, and with his instincts,
Listen.
4 of them were off of tip balls. Named an All-Pro safety for the 3rd time, he just adds to his total.
A lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Chelsea over there.
Looking to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Let's go see.
They'll drop the throw. Finding Edwards-Helaire once again. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. One thing I think it's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. They'll look to throw again.
Oh, that would have been another one.
2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking
Even against the
particularly
computer, which
rosy.
ain't saying much. But I don't think I've ever gotten that many interceptions against the computer. Ever.
All told, that a 55-yard punt with a net of 40 after the return.
Typically that
And
algorithm
the
makes
Raiders
sure
will take over now, 1st and
things
10.
like that doesn't happen.
The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now defensively they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. Carr going to throw here. Completes this out left to Ruggs. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some
Still
space.
Reds. Or Waller.
Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
Oh, really? all that time?
Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had. Thought they could exploit them. Unable to do so on that play.
He will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Carr now on 1st down. And that's caught. It's Brian Edwards. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now Carr.
Get it.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
All right, guys. Well, that's Madden 22, Raiders vs. Chiefs against the computer. Again, it ain't saying much, but I don't think I've ever had 9 interceptions against the computer. That's a record for me. Maybe not for you, which is okay, but I'm pretty happy, pretty proud.
On for the PAT.
I wish online would stop glitching so it would be enjoyable to play on PC.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
This is what it is for now.
So the drive there took 6 plays, and it ends with a Las
Keep
Vegas
practicing.
touchdown.
Hopefully get a PS5 or an Xbox
ready
soon.
to kick it away is Carlson.
And I'll go that route. Other than that, take it easy.
Not to bring this out.
Have a good day or night, depending on time zone. And let's see if the Chiefs
The Chiefs
score
offense
a
about set to
touchdown.
begin this drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach on the final drive in a lopsided game like this?
Take it easy.
Coaches,
Be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
You're not going to want that feeling again.
no, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Kansas City, so long, everybody.